friends, and welcome to your practice. My name is Janine, and thank you so much for joining me here on the beautiful black sands of Playa El Perdon. We'll be moving through a full body standing practice today, so I encourage you to feel the energy of rooting down to rise up, so we can feel length and spaciousness in the body. So let's go ahead and get started. Finding yourself standing at the top of your mat, or perhaps your feet are on the earth somewhere. Finding yourself in your Tadasana, mountain pose. So sending energy down and into the earth so that you can grow tall and rise up. Taking a full, deep round of breath here. And on your inhale, go ahead and sweep your arms up towards the sky, palms touch, and exhale as you float them back down towards your sides, moving like this a couple times on your own. Inhaling to reach up, and exhaling to release. Next time you reach your hands up, go ahead and grab onto your left wrist and begin to tilt over towards your right hand side, coming into a side body stretch here. Taking a big breath in and exhale to come back to center, releasing your hands back beside you. And we'll inhale as we float them up, this time grabbing onto your right wrist and tilting over to the left hand side. Taking a full, deep round of breath. And on your next exhale, we'll bring it back to center and releasing your hands back towards your sides. Inhaling to stretch your arms back up towards the sky, growing tall. And exhale as you begin to hinge forward, coming into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Letting yourself be buoyant and slinky here. We'll inhale as we come into a halfway lift, and right away exhale as you wave your spine back down, moving like this a few times, inhaling to wave your spine up, and exhaling to fold forward. Just undulating and waking up the spine here. On your next inhale, let's roll ourselves up to standing, maybe inviting in a little bit of a bounce when you do so. Once you found yourself standing, we will literally bring in some bounces and some shakes. So just begin to hop up and down, maybe shake out the wrists and the arms. Just be fluid and again wavy here, letting yourself feel the vibration of movement as you do so. One more full round of breath, slowing things down, and on your inhale, let's reach our hands back up towards the sky. Exhale to heart center. Go ahead and pick up your right foot and step it back on a 45-degree angle. We're coming into a warrior one pose here. Once feeling stable, you can inhale as you reach your hands up towards the sky, nice and strong here. And on our exhale, we'll lengthen our front leg, bringing our hands into a T as we begin to fold over that front extended leg. Coming into a pyramid variation here. So just like before, let's undulate the spine and inhale to a halfway lift and exhale as we let ourselves fold forward. So moving like that a couple times on your own. Feeling that length that you're creating in the back line and the big stretch perhaps you're having in your right calf. When you're ready, you can plant your hands at the top of the mat and step it forward into your forward fold. Coming into your halfway lift, undulating the spine here again. Exhale to fold it down, just waving up and down a couple more times. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll yourself back up to standing in your Tadasana, inviting in that little bit of bounce. Once standing, you can reach your hands up towards the sky, grabbing onto your left wrist as you pick up your left foot, stepping it back behind your right on the right corner of the mat, coming into side dancer here, getting back into a nice side body stretch. Maybe bouncing a little bit, bending your knees. And exhale as you release, folding yourself forward as you dive into your curtsy pose, bringing both hands back behind you, maybe as if somebody's pulling on your arms. Go ahead and circle your wrists here if that feels good. Allow for your head and neck to be heavy here. And exhale as you step your left foot to meet your right in your forward fold. Coming back into those halfway lifts, following your breath here. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll yourself back up to standing in your Tadasana. On your next inhale, go ahead and float those hands up towards the sky, palms touch. Exhale to heart center, picking up your left foot this time and stepping it all the way to the back of the mat on that 45-degree angle, setting yourself up for your warrior one on the second side. Inhaling as you reach your hands up towards the sky, growing nice and tall here, feeling stable and sturdy in your warrior pose. And when you're ready, we'll exhale as we lengthen our front leg, opening up the arms into an airplane T and folding forward, coming into your pyramid pose. Feeling that length and that opening that you're creating on the hamstrings and the back body. And just like before, begin to undulate the spine, coming into those wavy halfway lifts, following your breath here. Pushing firmly into both feet, feeling that connection with the earth, growing from the arches of the feet. Letting yourself flow up and down like the ocean waves. On your next inhale, go ahead and plant your hands, stepping it forward, coming into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Bending your knees here as much as you need, maybe swaying a little side to side. And beginning to roll yourself back up to standing in your mountain pose. On your inhale, we'll reach our hands up towards the sky. This time grabbing onto the right wrist, picking up the right foot and stepping it back behind your left, coming into that side dancer now on the right hand side. Maybe bringing a little buoyancy again in the knees. Pulling yourself over with that left hand. And on your exhale, let's release that, opening up the arms nice and wide as you dive forward, coming into your curtsy pose. Letting your head be heavy here. Rolling out the wrist if that felt good. Maybe wiggling the fingers too. See if you can pull slightly back with your left hip here. And release, stepping your right foot to meet your left and coming into your forward fold. Bringing back in that wave quality on your halfway lift. And exhale as you fold forward. Let's roll it back up to standing, coming into your Tadasana. Taking a full deep round of breath here. And we're going to invite in those jumps, those bounces, those shakes once again. So go for it. Begin to move the body, shake it out, jump it out. Maybe let your shoulders come up towards the ear and fall back down. Wiggle out the legs, get that vibration and energy flowing through the body. And we'll release that, coming back to stillness. We're going to step our feet wide here, now coming into a wide-legged stance. Back behind you, we're going to bend the elbows and come into either a prayer shape, or if it feels better for you, you can just bring your hands onto your hips, or clasping your hands back behind you and pulling them down. From here, in whatever variation you've chosen with your arms, we're going to begin to hinge at the hips and come into a wide-legged forward fold. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. And you guessed it, we're going to bring those wavy quality halfway lifts back in. So begin to inhale as you come into your halfway lift and exhale to wave yourself into your fold. Once you've completed one more round, go ahead and release whatever arm variation you have. We're going to begin to twist over towards the right, bringing your left hand onto your right ankle and opening up your arm so that your right arm is up towards the sky, twisting open. Taking a big breath in here and exhale to release that. Coming back to center, we'll switch sides. So grabbing onto your left ankle now with your right hand, and we'll open up our left hand towards the sky. Maybe your gaze follows, opening up the chest here, taking a big breath in, and on your exhale, releasing that, coming back to center. Taking a big breath in through the nose here and an encouraged sigh out the mouth on your exhale. And bringing your hands onto your hips, bending in the knees, and begin to lift yourself slowly back up to standing. And once you're there, just begin to heel toe your feet in so that your feet are now together. Inhaling to reach your hands back up to the sky. And exhale, bringing them to heart center. We'll do that one more time. So inhale as you reach your hands to the sky, maybe seeing if you've created any extra space on the side bodies here. And exhale as you bring them to your sides. From here, we're going to bring in one more time those bounces, those shakes, that vibration, those movements and energy. So just go for it. Don't worry about what you look like here. Maybe close down the eyes if that feels better, and just invite in that movement. And slowing things down until you come into stillness. Maybe letting your palms shine forward, and again closing your eyes down here and just tuning in. Feeling into any energy flow or vibration that's moving through the body. Taking a moment to observe the breath moving in and out. When you're ready, you can bring your hands to heart center, bringing them up between the eyebrows at the third eye and pouring forward with a little bow. Giving yourself some love, some thanks, some gratitude for taking this time for you. Namaste, yogis.